This was the most highly requested fragrance that you guys wanted me to review. This is Viktor & Rolf's SpiceBomb Eau de Parfum 2020. Now, if you watched my video from last year, you probably know that I was not a big fan of the EDT, and if you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna pop it up here so you can check it out. But will this be a worthy flanker, better or worse? You guys wanna check it out? Stick around, let's do it. What's up guys, Max Forti with another fragrance review. Today we're going to talk about and highlight the fragrance Viktor & Rolf SpiceBomb Eau de Parfum 2020 release. Now, last year I did a 2019 EDT. I didn't like that fragrance too much, not because it was a bad scent per se, it was actually a good scent, but it was too similar to Paco Rabanne's Invictus/Invictus Aqua. It was a combination of both fragrances thereof. So it wasn't really something that I was looking forward to wearing, so much so that I don't even have the bottle anymore. I gave it away. This one, however, is actually a much better fragrance, and I'm going to share with you why that is. So this is available in two main sizes. The one you see here is a 90 ml, which retails for $120, and you have the size below, which is 50 ml, retails for $100 USD. So essentially, all of the fragrances from this particular line will be kind of the same, with the the grenade theme here, with the little clip. Sprays are actually nice. You get a really nice wide distribution. This one here, all black with the strap that's green. In the middle, it says Night Vision Viktor & Rolf Eau de Parfum. You've seen one, you've seen them all. This is actually an oriental spicy fragrance. I don't know who the nose or perfumer behind this one is. The scent itself, though, opens up really, really nice, guys. You guys know my taste. I love my vetivers, I love my oak moss fragrances. I love fragrances that are woody, spicy / oriental, and this is going to be an incredible oriental spicy scent, guys. Opens up very full, very big, very dark, very rich, complete opposite from that particular fragrance. In fact, when you look at this particular fragrance and the EDT, they are going against a different end of the spectrum. Nothing like the original SpiceBomb or SpiceBomb Extreme or SpiceBomb Cologne. This is like a totally different genre. Could have been an altogether new fragrance line for them, but they decided to continue the flanker of SpiceBomb, I guess trying to ride the coattails of the success of SpiceBomb. This is actually a totally different fragrance than SpiceBomb, Night Vision EDT. The other one's going to be aromatic, light, aquatic, bubblegum sweet. This is going to be rich, dark, resinous, spicy, very full. As you can see here, it's definitely an eau de parfum. It's very resonant, it's very concentrated, and it's just gonna grab you from hello. If you guys love these type of scents, it's going to be one of those fragrances that is attention grabbing. What I get with the opening here is going to be a very fruity and spicy opening, almost pepperminty. I feel like there's a geranium / peppermint combination here with the black pepper, some fruitiness. I think there's green apple here. So you definitely get fruitiness, you get cardamom. There's a huge dose of cardamom. If you like spicy cardamom, you're definitely gonna get that here. And I also get a tonka vanilla feel with cinnamon, lots of cinnamon. So spicy, very bold, very rich, very big, but definitely spicy cardamom, vanilla, and tonka also present here. And I think it'll ride the composition from beginning to end. That profile, that sweet vanilla tonka that is very present in the beginning is going to be here in the heart and in the dry down as well. When you get into the mid of the fragrance, as you approach the heart of the scent, you're gonna have some herbal nuances from rosemary, from lavender, and from clary sage, which adds this greenness but also smoothness to the fragrance, which is quite enjoyable. But again, a little bit of an herbal feel here, and a little bit more mature as well. Still jovial, still playful. It's gonna be very sweet. Not very sweet, but it's gonna be sweet. So I think somebody that's younger out there will still enjoy this, but not as youthful as the EDT. This is definitely a little bit more mature or sophisticated, if you will. As you get to the dry down, a few things will happen here. The transition from the heart into the dry down, again, the vanilla tonka will be present with the cinnamon, sweet, creamy, but patchouli will pay a little bit of a presence here as you get into the dry down with some incense, but not smoky at all, just to add some character to the composition. And what I do get the most is a little bit of a nutty feel from the pistachio note, which is quite unique to this fragrance. It's a note that you don't see done much, especially in the designer side of things. But they did quite a good job with this nutty feel, that dark, not quite smoky, but dark resinous is the right word here, pistachio nutty feel that you get with this fragrance, which is quite enjoyable, guys. The performance here was actually not bad. It pushes quite strong for the first hour or two. It is an eau de parfum, so it'll tend to stay closer to your immediate surrounding. It's not going to push as much as an eau de toilette does, but it does push quite nice. It is a quite strong fragrance. I wouldn't do more than 4 sprays, especially in a warmer weather. In the wintertime, you might get away, especially if you're outdoors. 3 to 4 it would be, the ideal spray routine here, but it is quite nice, guys. It's going to push quite nice, performs really nice. Longevity was 8+. Sillage was amazing, above average. So performance not an issue here. So altogether, a much better scent, a much better constructed fragrance. It's definitely a step up. It's definitely a much better composition. And I like to see that SpiceBomb is actually going into the Oriental territory, which I think they're known for, and this is why we love them in the fragrance community. 3 words that I would use to summarize the scent profile. This is fruity, it's spicy, and it's resinous. So what does this fragrance remind me of, guys? I always tell you guys what it reminds me of. If it does remind me of anything, I want to share with you guys so you kind of have a basis of what the smell is going to be like. So this to me is a spicier, more resinous, drier version of the sweeter Wanted by Night from Azzaro. If you thought that was overwhelmingly syrupy sweet, then you're gonna love this one because the nuances I talked to you guys about, the pistachio here, the nutty facet, this is going to be a little drier, not as juicy, fruity, sweet, bubblegum, and overwhelmingly tonka bean vanilla like Wanted by Night. You're gonna enjoy this. This is a little bit more mature than Wanted by Night, a little bit more mature than a lot of the fragrances that this is in the same vein of. It's not gonna be an altogether groundbreaking or trendsetter type of a fragrance aroma or scent profile, but what they did here is quite nice. They actually came up with a fragrance flanker that is what I normally gravitate towards. A nice, sweet, spicy fragrance with some different, nuances that made it, worthy of at least trying. I don't think this is redundant compared to all the different spice bombs. In fact, it's probably the most unique at this point when you look at the whole collection. If you like the original, go with the original. I like the original the best, but this is definitely my second favorite at this point. Even though this has a darker, oriental, woody, spicy facet, the balsamic, nutty kind of feel, I think you could definitely pull this off all year round, providing you control the sprayers. If you're not trigger happy here, if you go 2 sprays or so when it's warmer out, you might be able to get away with this. I actually wore this for over 2 months now, so it was still, it was still warm out in September when I was rocking this, and I was doing fine. So if you control your sprayers, you could do this all year round. This could be a signature scent, but I think for my rotation and for all purposes, I think this is a better scent for evening wear, as you would think, with the name Night Vision. They envision you wearing this for the evening time. I think for dressier occasions or going out with friends, romantic settings, dinners. So I think more conducive of evening, dressier, or night wear, I think would be better suited for this particular fragrance. My final thoughts from Night Vision EDP. This is a really good release for 2020, perhaps in my top 20 favorite releases from the designer world at this point, which is not bad. Could probably creep into the top 15. Not a bad release for designers, guys. I actually really enjoy this one. Even though it resembles, Wanted by Night, I think this is actually better than Wanted by Night in my opinion. I really enjoy this one. I like what they did here. It's quite a nice fragrance. I think you should definitely check it out. This is readily available now, so check it out. Or wait a little longer for it to hit discounters so you can actually get it for a really nice price. Although, with Viktor and Rolf fragrances, they don't really get heavily discounted, even in the gray market, as it were. But a good one, guys. Really solid release from 2020. Let me know down in the comments. Have you tried this fragrance yet? What are your thoughts on this one? In fact, let me know what is your favorite all-around best fragrance of all time from Viktor and Rolf. I actually miss Antidote, which was sadly discontinued, but from the SpiceBomb collection, which is really the most popular brand, let me know in the comment section which one is your favorite, guys. Sound off in the comments. If you guys love fragrances like myself, if you're a fragrance aficionado, you want to stay in the know, of course, show your support, leave a like, touch the subscriber button, touch the little bell icon so you get videos like these straight into your feed. And if you want to do fragrances 24/7, here's another way you could do it. Go check out the Emporium of Scents Facebook group. Information below. Over 19,000 people talking fragrances 24/7. Of course, coupon codes, savings, trades, sales, fragrance news. Even before I do the reviews, I talk about it at the group, so you guys will be in the know even more so, guys. All that information below, guys. Check it out. Enjoy. As always, remember, fragrance is emotion in motion, so be sure to wear what truly moves you. I'll see you guys right back here again real soon. Take care.